What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Fresno State versus Morgan State college basketball matchup going down Wednesday, November 15th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between Fresno State and Morgan State, and Fresno State coming into this one 1-1 on the year, 0-1 against the number after its 79-69 loss on the road to Kent State in their last matchup. Meanwhile, Morgan State coming into this one 2-1 on the year, 0-1 against the number after a pair of wins over subdivision opponents. The first one was against Shaney. The last one was against Penn State Wilkes-Barre by a final score of 78-60. Help me find them on a map. That's all I'm asking. Anyways, let's look at Fresno State. Like I said, the loss to Kent State, not a bad one considering that Kent State is not a terrible team, but it's definitely not a loss that you want if you're Fresno State. You want to be able to start the year on the right foot. Now, I will concede that they were on the road in that game. Not that it's any excuse. I'm just saying they were on the road, so maybe it sort of makes sense. And Fresno State defensively was okay in that game, so much so that it's already just through one game got them 94th in the country in adjusted defensive efficiency. The offense has been okay. They shot fairly well from the floor in that game. And Morgan State's defense, has been bad from a numbers standpoint. But keep in mind, the rankings, a lot of them only use games against Division I opposition. And their only game, Morgan State's, against Division I opposition this year was against Arizona, one of the best offensive teams in the country, a team that hung 122 on Morgan State, but also a team that just beat Duke. So, again, take that with a grain of salt. Now, Morgan State, don't get me wrong, this is a Morgan State team that hasn't necessarily been one of the best teams in the country for a while now. That sort of goes without saying. But if you kind of look at what this Morgan State team has been the last couple of years, they've been a team that schedules up and usually schedules fairly tough for themselves. And last year was really no different. I mean, it was a Morgan State team that finished 15-16 on the year, 7-7 in MEAC play. And, they did lose a fair bit of talent, but like I said, you look at who they played last year in the non-conference portion of their schedule, and did scheduling Arizona work out for them this year? No, but I mean, maybe it was a payday for them, who knows. But last year, they scheduled Xavier. They snuck in the back door and got a cover. They covered as 20.5-point favorites against VCU. They covered as 13.5-point favorites against Akron. They almost beat Loyola Marymount on a neutral floor in overtime. They covered as 11.5-point dogs. They covered against Arizona last year, which was still a very good Arizona team. They only lost by 25 as 31-point favorites. So what Morgan State has had a history and a reputation of doing in the past is covering as decent-sized underdogs, and I think they could do it again here. I just see nothing from Fresno State to suggest that they should be a 17-point favorite. Again, it's important to not overreact after one game, but there's nothing here to me that says Fresno State should be a 17-point favorite, especially when Morgan State has the history and has earned the benefit of the doubt as a team that can cover these big numbers when they have to take a step up in competition. So I'm going to take a shot here with Morgan State plus the 17 points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.